survivenuclearwar.com if anybody's interested in. Going to cost more than 50 or 80 or 100 bucks, but yeah, survive a nuclear war sex dungeon.
How to remake the beds?
I mean, so they're all one-off pieces. So he's not going to make the exact bed that I've got.
So you can get a better one.
But if you say, I really like, just don't tell him it's going into a sex dungeon, because I grew up fundamentalist because my parents were fundamentalist and they haven't stopped being
I need
fundamentalist.
something sturdy, so when I sleep at night and roll around a lot.
Just say I appreciate the aesthetic, and just say, like, I like this bed, I want something like this bed, especially like the big timbers and the metal grate, like something like that would be really cool. And he'll be like, okay, there you go. It will cost you a lot of money, but you can pass it on to your children.
And their children.
And their children.
And
5 generations from now, before the nuclear war, our family inherited this sex dungeon bed. As I received it from my father, so I give it to you, to tie your wife to.
Well, make sure I give them a roll of duct tape so the nose becomes.
Yeah, and duct tape would survive a nuclear war. The problem is, so in the SCA, duct tape gets a lot of use. I have a shelf full, like a bookshelf unit full, too, actually, of duct tape, because there's no such thing as too much duct tape, and you can get a lot of really cool colors. The problem is, you'd be surprised, maybe you wouldn't, how quickly you go through duct tape for a number of reasons. Like, not sex, though, because A, sweat makes it slip off, and B, if you have any fucking body hair, which, you know, might not be a problem. B, if you have any bits of flesh that stand out from the skin, grabs onto the tape real good. So if you just go,
oh no, lost flesh.
If it's slipping off, you need to learn how to tape it better.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that you can't secure someone sufficiently with tape. I'm just saying that there are better solutions made out of leather that I sew by hand. And like carve designs into, like green with silver leaf patterns. People really appreciated that.
But if you really want your girlfriend to shut up, though, it kind of works.
Oh, with duct tape, yeah.
Yeah.
But not on the hair. And I'm just,
Depends on your paint.
there are, yeah, true, and her hair length. But I mean, if you really want to make your own, dog toy oil, seriously, there is. I'm not saying anything, but just dog toy oil, a power drill, some. Anyways, so we've got 20 minutes, plenty of time. Last couple of items. We've got 4 Otafest Aurora posters and 2 shirts. The first, what?
Guidebooks.
Guidebooks, not posters. The first is from Enyama Cosplay. She has signed it. I realize that it is not, you know, leather-bound Necronomicon levels cool, but it is our special guest and they have signed it, which gives it some value, I think. Make me an offer? 10. Thank you very much. Again. Do I hear a counter offer? 10 once, 10 twice. Sold! Thank you for your charity. Second, thanks for coming to Otafest Aurora, XOXO. Usagi.
It's the
Voice
voice,
actor.
actor of
Voice
Sarah
actor for-
Moon and Rebecca Chambers and Resident Evil.
Well, there you go. And she's thanked you for coming to Otafest Aurora, and she signed it. Make me an offer.
20.
20. Once, twice. Sold. Thank you for your charity. Eric's 25. 25. 25 once, 25 twice. Sold. 45. Okay. Last guidebook signed by all 3.
45, right?
Yes.
20.
20 going once, 20 going twice. Sold for 20. Thanks again. All right. Otafest Black Muscle Tee, signed by our guest. Which one? This was Enyan, Enila, whatever the fuck it's called. Cool swag though. Make me an offer. It's signed by our special guest in Sharpie. It won't fade much.
10.
20 here. Once.
25.
25.
30.
30. 30 once. Twice. Sold for 30. Thank you. Last item. White muscle shirt. That is so cool. Signed by Stephanie Shaw.
25,
30.
35,
40.
50.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You should. It's funny. 50 once. 50 twice. Sold, and now he's touched something that women don't. Right. So that is the last of our items. We actually came in 15 minutes under the line. Hi, Hannah. She made the cock block. If anybody wants adorable cock blocks made, she is making more of them in the future. Cards here, if you're interested. Does anybody have any questions or comments or things I can mock?
Donate stuff to Prime.
What? Yes, donating stuff to Prime. So as you can see, I mean, the numbers worked out fairly well, actually. The guys we've had donating shit to Otafest Prime have been typically staff members who have been weebs for decades and have just been like, I've got 2 closets worth of shit. I should probably get rid of 1 closet worth of shit so that I have room in my bathroom. So they've been emptying their cupboards and closets onto our auction table for years. But that well is starting to run dry because they're finally running out of shit. If you guys have shit that is in decent condition that you want to get rid of for the sake of charity, I think we're also doing, during Otafest Prime, a non-charity auction if we've got enough interest in cool stuff or weeb stuff that like runs of volumes of manga or figures that you want to get rid of or whatever, right? Feel free to send an email to Otafest and say, hey, I have got some stuff I'd like to donate for charity, or if you guys are doing a for-profit, I'm interested in selling this for some money. Just to warn you, usually we do not get as much for an auction item as, like, if the manufacturer suggested retail price is like $40, we'll usually get like 20 to 30. Sometimes we get 5. So don't expect to be like, oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff, I'm gonna make hundreds of dollars. And you come back and you're like, what do you mean, $20? Well,
if it's the right Figment doll, we've seen it go for like way above what it should be worth.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Not all the time. Like out of 10, 2 of them might go for,
A lot.
oh god, like 250, right?
Yeah.
But it has to be the right one.
Like last time, that No Game No Life figurine, it's
Yeah.
like, it retails at 150 and they
You can get it on eBay for 150.
Yeah.
And people are like,
Then the BlackRock shooter last year.
BlackRock Shooter also went for hundreds, yeah.
Yeah, then the 2 before after that is just like nothing.
Right, and it was a decent figure that came right after that. Sold for like 40, $50, and it was like 5.
Like 8 minimum.
Nothing. And the people who wanted to sell it for money wanted minimum $20, and couldn't get $20, so it didn't sell.
No, it wasn't the minimum 200 for one.
Oh
like
god, yeah, when I hit $200, I'm like, does anyone have $200 to spend? No, done, good. But if you want to donate to charity, by all means, if you've got stuff that is in your closet and you're like, I haven't looked at this fig in 2 years, I'm going to give it to charity. Wait to see what charity, I don't know what charity we're doing, maybe you'll support it, maybe you won't, but when we make the announcement for Otafest about what charities we're doing, then by all means, email Otafest and say, hey, I've got some stuff for the auction. Was there another question?
Which email do we send it to?
Go to the Otafest website after next.
Contact people, your name's further down.
Yeah, yeah. The website has contacts for stuff.
Yep.
I don't touch the website. So otafest.com. That's where you go. Any other questions, comments, concerns, reasons for me to mock you?
Nope.
Okay, thank you guys very much. Wait, you had your hand up?
Why is there a picture of you with the pop-up
At the what?
at the booth?
The booth? What booth?
The cock block. Why is that next to that?
When you were selling the throne, what was the picture about? That's what she's asking.
When I was selling the throne, why was the, because
He's
the,
selling the throne that's there, he was just on it with the cock block.
yes,
Yeah.
it was a demonstration of how great the throne looked when someone was being cock-blocked on it.
Ah, suck it up.
You've seen me in gym shorts. You've seen me in what, and I am quoting, you call panties. They're running shorts, fuck you, but they are running shorts with a very small inseam.
They're short.
What? That's true. When I'm wearing running shorts, the booty draws the attention. Because I'm training for a fucking marathon, so my booty is amazing! Thank you all very much for coming up.